We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Shades and Trades here. We are looking at ILUS. Where's the communication? I don't see anything here. What I do see is the stock at 0022 that can't hold a bottom. AATX, I believe, is holding 003s, 002s. We'll see if Ilus does hold the 002 area. I'm sure it will. I'm sure. But how long before it breaks down again and goes to even lower than that? Triple zeros is next, and obviously the stupid ones are gonna be like, "Oh my God, triple zeros, what an opportunity!" As the stock continues to dump lower, but as the company continues to refuse to communicate. And I think that's funny because people came to Ilus's defense over the weekend. Hey, Shades, it's not Ilus's fault. It's ASNS's fault. It's because of ASNS that the merger didn't follow through. Look, you're giving Ilus an out by saying that. By saying that, you're basically saying, "Hey, Ilus, we're excusing the fact that you didn't follow through on this merger that was supposed to happen in the first half of this year." But then they pushed it back, and now they're gonna push it back even more. I'm sure they have plenty of excuses out the butt. I'm sure they do. I don't know, man. I don't know what people are smoking. like guys, how can you look at this stock? Not just the company itself that refuses to communicate, but how can you look at the charts and be like, this is what an opportunity. Like, guys, this isn't 2021. All the garbage penny stocks, they're sitting at double triple zeros. The really bad ones go to triple zeros, and they never come back. Well, Sybil being the exception. Sybil, by the way, I wonder what Sybil's doing. This is so sad. Even AITX with the worst balance sheet ever, with the worst everything really compared to Ilus, it can still hold a bottom. It's at a lower share price right now than Ilus. Sybil, I haven't bought in. I'm waiting to see if it's gonna settle somewhere at 008. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, we get pumps and then we get the dumps. We're not trying to buy on the way down. We're waiting to see where it settles. It will settle somewhere. People get too excited. But that aside, ILUS. You look at Ilus. What is this? What is this? Who bought with Buffalo Fireside Chats? Because I know he was talking trash. And because I talk trash, of course, and that's awesome, that's cool, but I don't care. But if you bought with Buffalo Fireside Chats here, who doubled down on Ilus at 003s, he's already down, by the way. Like, if this thing goes to 0015, he's going to be down 50% on that new position that he doubled down on. Let that sink in for a second. And some of you were defending him and saying, "Oh, well, he's making money elsewhere." Yeah, but this is a video on Ilus. Has he made you money on Ilus? How well have you performed on Ilus? And him telling you, "I'm doubling down," has it actually? Did you buy with him? Probably not. I know some of you told me, "No, I didn't buy because why?" I wonder why. I'm afraid even to flip Ilus. Oh, I'm reading some comments here. Let me pull them up. But I expect Ilus to go to triple zeros. This is what happens when a stock decides, "I'm just not going to communicate." Yeah, guys, I'm not going to communicate. But who? You do what you want, but I'm not communicating with you. Like, wait, what? You're on the OTC. Communication is probably like, it's the most important thing. What are you doing? Okay, let me go to the comments here for you guys. Where's my comments? Let's see. All in one trade ticket. No, that's not it. That's not it. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, I can't find it. Is it this? I think it is this one. Okay, so let's go here. Let's get here. Let's press here, and there we go. I'm even afraid to flip Ilus now. Lucky I didn't try that on Friday. Yeah. Oh, man, there's a guy I know who bought Ilus thinking, "Oh, it's going to run one day. It's going to go to the moon. I'm so smart." And I told him to buy NVIDIA at $104 when it dipped there. And now it's up to, what, $134? So he could have made, almost, 20%, 25% just off of NVIDIA. He would have made more just doing that. It's ridiculous, people. Ridiculous. ASNS canceled this deal after stringing Ilus along forever. If you trust a CEO like ASNS, good luck to you. See, this is what I mean. They're defending. People came out of the woodwork to defend Ilus and excuse essentially the fact that they didn't follow through. But I think that's BS. That's nonsense. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. Ilus did not follow through at the end of the day. And you shouldn't be excusing them after stringing people along themselves for 3 years plus. So I find that this comment to me is just it's clown. I'm not gonna swear, but it's clown if you know what I'm saying. ASNS canceled this deal after stringing along Ilus forever. Funny how Ilus has been doing that forever. If you trust a CEO like ASNS has, well, good luck to you. Well, I don't know why you would. Like, what are you? Did he confuse Ilus and ASNS? Like that's what it sounds like to me. Ilus is. Do you trust the CEO of Ilus? Because oh boy, look what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it 26% down now. I don't even know if it's gonna hold. If it doesn't hold 002s like AITX, that thing's gonna go to 0015. But this comment is you should not be excusing them. If you're long in Ilus, chances are good you hold a bag like me, and I'm stuck till a miracle happens. Yeah. Like, people were defending Buffalo Fireside Chats doubling down, but I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, it's been 3 years. You would think I learned from my mistakes when I bought Sybil at the top at 6.5 cents because I thought Moon Market was like the bomb, right? The bomb. Who says that anymore? But I was way wrong, and I learned from my mistakes. I made a whole video on that. I'll probably make a video on the whole Moon Market saga, as I like to call it. But as I'm talking right now, like I learned from my mistakes. I was like, no. The way to make money off of penny stocks is not averaging down like a sucker. It's buying at bottoms and being patient and exercising discipline. And if you are long Ilus, you're probably holding a bag. There's just no way you aren't. Even if you recently bought the dip here at 003s, it just dropped today significantly, 26%. So if you put 100K before this drop that happened today, you're literally down 26% on your position. Like, you just woke up and you're down a fourth of whatever you put in, 25K, right? 26K, because it's down 26%. That is ridiculous. I don't know what to tell you, man. Look, don't. Sometimes you just gotta follow other YouTubers that are not telling you to buy garbage. And I'm telling, look, it's funny. I know someone has been telling me, hey, you should, you and Buffalo Fireside Chats should collaborate, but I don't think there's a reason to collaborate. I think our stances are pretty clear. I don't like the stock because it doesn't communicate. It's been stringing people along. Doesn't follow through on anything. The communication being the biggest thing. AITX is the worst OTC penny stocks I've ever seen. Dilutes a ton. But that transparency from the CEO, the constant communication, that makes the difference between holding a bottom and not. I'm so pissed off about this stock. I have no choice but to hold way down. Yeah, just don't average down, please. Like, if you're going to put 70K into it, don't do it. You're better off putting that 70K in Nvidia. There's just so many stocks. You could have put it into. I bought like 50K worth of Riot stock, a Bitcoin miner, because I believe Bitcoin will get to 100K in the next 2 years. I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere. You could just buy with that 70K, either buy one Bitcoin or get exposure via the Bitcoin miners. And Riot stock is on its way to 10, and I bought 50K worth at 7.50. So as soon as I'm gonna make bank off of that. Like, there's just way better plays out there. I don't know why people are still in the OTC. I get it. You want to make generational wealth, but if it was that easy, we'd all just, hey, let's just average down on penny stocks. One of these days, it'll go to the moon, guys. Might as well you should have just put your money in GME. I mean, there's just so many better. There's so many trash stocks out there that there are better trash stocks to put your money into over Ilus. That's what's funny to me. Shade's been right. All I can do is hope now they don't deliver. Yeah, they don't deliver. Good luck ever hearing from Nick or JP. They've been missing in action forever. They have done a good job increasing the OS by well over $1 billion with nothing to show for it. That's true. They just don't follow through. The whole thing is a con that's been going for years, and it's not going to change. See, those of you leaving these kinds of comments, you guys are smart. Like, I'm not stupid, right? What I'm seeing here on the charts and what I'm seeing from the company, it's just a stock that's going to continue to go down. And a bunch of CEOs, the people who run the company of Ilus, I think they might be a scam. They have all these subsidiaries and they never talk about what those subsidiaries, like what's been going on with them. It's, I don't know. I've already talked about that. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. BS. ASNS will be sued. I don't know why ASNS would be sued. Again, this sounds to me like someone that wants to push the blame on someone, and they're blaming ASNS. And maybe it is their fault. Either way, it doesn't matter. Ilus did not follow through multiple times this year on uplisting anything. And I'm gonna make a whole video. I'm gonna scour through so many videos and taking quotes from Nick Link and Backwell, and I'm gonna show you what actually is BS. I'm gonna show you what actually is BS. But anyways, let's continue here. ASNS will be sued. Whether they get sued or not doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Ilus just doesn't follow through regardless. I'm so glad I hold just a little Ilus. I'm glad that you are holding a little bit of Ilus. Like at some point in your brain you recognize, like, let's not go crazy with 100, 300k, 500k or whatever, because some people are insane. They put in like high 5 figures or low 6 figures or mid 6 figures depending how much money they have into penny stocks, and I'm like, that is crazy. Like you're so greedy. Like you have 5 figures, high 5 figures, low 6 figures or mid 6 figures, and you're putting it into like the worst garbage possible because you're so desperate to, I guess, turn that into millions. Really is what it comes down to. You want to turn it into generational wealth tomorrow, and I think that's sad. Like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Put it into better stocks. I think that's it. Everything else is Bitcoin. For the record, I own some Ilus and their subsidiaries. The setup confused me, so I didn't go in large. Smart guy right here. With respect to the BFC and companies Eric has brought me forward, I have done very well. Well, we're talking about Ilus. I do very well as well for people on certain stocks, but when it comes to, what was that stock? There was a stock that I just kept losing money on. I don't remember the name of it. I hate that I don't remember the name of it. But either way, I already said that part. I already addressed that part. So let's switch over to the chart one last time. Moo. Yeah. Let's see. Consolidation breaks down. Maybe has a little bit of move. Breaks down anyways. Consolidation breaks down. Consolidation. Ooh, big run because they communicated. Woo! And it retraces it. So it retraces the move. Consolidation breaks down. Consolidation breaks down. Consolidation. Look at that pattern. You guys see this? Consolidation breaks down. Oh my God, they're communicating. Woo! Comes back down to support. Breaks down anyways. Communication. Woo! Here the shareholder meeting got canceled, by the way, which is why we dropped like a hotcake. In fact, them canceling the shareholder meeting led to all this, you could say. Look at that. Since then, it just dropped. They couldn't even hold that support here at 6 cents. It was holding it, and the shareholder meeting getting canceled, that led to all this. Also, they were supposed to do a shareholder meeting this year, right? But they decided to lie to you and say, hey, we're gonna push it back. So the shareholder meeting is canceled because we just got really important things to do, and we'll have another one this year at some point. And yeah, that's BS. I'm pretty sure the reason they canceled the shareholder meeting is because they realized, like, we can't fool these people anymore because we got nothing. We got nothing for this shareholder meeting. So let's just lie to them and say, hey, we just got so much going on that we can't do the shareholder meeting. And they canceled it and never. Where is it? Where's the next shareholder meeting? Are they even gonna? I bet they're not even gonna do one next year, because I think at some point people are gonna start to pick up on the fact that this is kind of a scam. We'll see if people start to the dimmer ones start to pick up on that. But there's just so many red flags here, and I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes. You know what's funny? Sybil got out of CE recently, went from double zero twos to 1 penny. Ilus now is sitting at 002. No CE needed. Mic drop.